sky with your angel voice. Just meet me up in heaven, angel boy. You know I loved you voice, angel, angel voice, 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 angel boy. You know I loved you from the voice, angel, angel voice, 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 angel, angel boy. The girls cry with your angel boy. You know I loved you from the.
Hi my leaves, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a GFX intro. A lot of you guys have been requesting, well, not a lot of you guys, like one person requested it to me, and I have been delaying that, and I feel bad now, so I'm going to show you how to make a GFX intro. Keep in mind that this is a 2.79 Blender tutorial. So if you have any other form, like, or any other program that isn't 2.79, you can watch a different tutorial. I don't know where all the tutorials are, so I guess you'll have to find them yourselves. I'm sorry. And also, you have to know how to make a GFX for this tutorial. I'll link below my video, and I'll show it on the screen here. My video on how to make a GFX in Blender 2.79. And yeah, that's basically it. Let's get started. Okay, so first you need to open up Blender 2.79 and have your GFX ready. Then the next thing you need to do is, because this is a beginner tutorial, you need to add a simple background. I was having a bit of trouble here finding it, but you basically go to mesh and click plane. Now you have your background and your flooring, but it's only gonna show one plane because we need to copy and paste the flooring. You'll understand later. So size it so that it's like in the back. That's what it's for. It's the background. So put it behind your character and make it go straight forward because it's gonna appear horizontally. Make it go like this, and then click S and S on your keyboard and make it larger. If you want to change the length and the width and the height, you can click at the bottom here like I did, and you can change that. So right now, all you need to really do is just size it to your preference, and yeah. Alright, now that we have our background, you're gonna need to click the background and then press Control C and then Control V. Then do like I did here, move the background, move the flooring out of the background and put it on the floor so that you can stand on it. Just like this. Now, you can look at it rendered and it's gonna be just white and plain, and no one wants that. So click on your background and then go to texture, new, color, and change the color to however you want. I changed it to pink because personally I like pink. And when it's rendered, you can see the color you chose. It's gonna look white in your texture, but that's okay. You can do the same for the flooring after you've done the wall. Okay, so now that we have the color of the flooring, the next step is to go to the bottom and you'll see your timeline. Go above that and click add, then click camera. And click view, camera, just like you would a GFX. Now, just pose it wherever you want and go to the right side and click this little camera icon, click FFmpeg video and turn that to AVI JPEG. Now you go scroll down and click the save button. There's gonna be like a folder that you see, and you need to click that, and you need to click save so that you can save your animation beforehand. You really need to do that. Then go ahead and go onto here, and I had trouble remembering, so I had to go search it up, but change it to 1280 times 720p so that the animation speed can go faster. Once you do that, you now have to find the starting point of your animation. So as you can see, well, actually before I did that, I made the timeline there bigger so I could see it better. Now press Shift plus F and move your camera to where you want the starting point of your animation to be. Mine would be at the ground and it would transition up to the character. I'll show you in a second. You have to make sure you're on the camera and then start at the 0 and click I, walk raw scale. Then move it to about 20 and put it where you want the end of that part of the animation to be. For example, look, like that. So that's where I wanted it to end, and then I wanted her to start waving there, just like that. So like Blender will move the camera for you to where you want it to be. Now I went ahead and tried to make her hands go up so that she would wave. But first, before any time you have to animate, make sure you have a starting point of that part of the animation, and then move over to the end of where that animation will be, or that part of the animation will be, and it'll animate for you. I had a bit of trouble here because I, for some reason, forgot how to make a character move their hand up to wave. I don't know what happened, but yeah. So here I was just animating, or like trying to get the animation right. I hope I explained that well. If I didn't, I'm sorry. I'll explain it a little bit again. Have a starting point on the timeline in your animation. Move to the next part of the end of the next part of the animation, and move your body part, your camera, whatever. You have to be clicking. You have to click on it so that it will move around. I don't really know how to explain it, but like, I think you could see what I was doing. Anyways, I'll let you quickly watch me animate here. Alright, now this is one of the last steps. Make sure to go to the end of your animation, then go to the bottom and click end, and type the end number of your animation, so that that's where the animation stops. And you can see this is how mine looks. It's just her waving, and then it goes down, and then that's where the cliche YouTube stuff comes in. Whatever, you can edit that. I'll show you a bit of how I edit a little bit, but it might end up being for a separate tutorial. I think I'll show a little bit in this video. Anyways, now that you've done that, you can go ahead and add your lighting, your bright/contrast, whatever you want, and you can see it rendered a little bit, but it's gonna be like really, really glitchy if you do that, like this. So you won't really get to see it. You have to actually render the animation before any of this. So I had to look back at my animation quite a few times to see what I wanted. And then I double checked everything. You probably should do that because sometimes you forget a little something and it's not good. Then click animation and it will start rendering.
And I don't need to speak, 'cause